Just wait a little bit longer, I think. Hopefully everything is working correctly. It's been a couple of weeks. Hello. So today I once again have a bunch of tests that I need to grade sitting behind me, so today's stream will only go until 4 p.m. with it being 2 p.m. right now, so the 2 hours that I normally block out for doing this with no extra is the plan. So I think last time we did this and that, and we also did Think Outside the Box, which would make Tiger the next one. Hopefully that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. So already this looks like a party. By TGR9. This is my first hold. Personally, I am a fan of the War series by Kaim. How do you pronounce that? Kaim? Have fun. Alright, well I haven't played the War series yet, so maybe this will be a forecast for what those will be like. First of all, there's some free bombs right here that will help me quite a lot. And here's a Mimic Potion. Actually, maybe I'll hold off on taking that just yet. Why don't I just sit in here and let the bombs explode first? And then try to figure out what to do afterward. Yeah, now I can put the Mimic here and then be very safe. Well, it doesn't seem too difficult yet. There we go. Alright, one down. Here I'm allowed a bunch of gimmicks. I may as well start from the east since that seems to be what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Let's just unbrain first, why don't we? Now, why did the combo display when I was still hitting things? That's sort of odd. Was it because I killed a Mimic and that's an ally and I don't I don't know. Misclicked ever so slightly. I may as well make this a room where I don't stab anything myself and just have mimics do all the work for me. Now that's an idea for a hold. How about a hold where, in theory, you could stab things yourself, except that if you personally stab anything, then you instantly die. Like impose by scripting some kind of technical pacifism on Bithro to force him to kill things with every other possible thing, like guards and soldiers and stalwarts and mimics and decoys, etc. So, like, he's allowed to push things around, and he's even allowed to push things into pits, but he's not allowed to stab anything himself. I guess I'm not exactly sure how I would script that to only allow other things besides Bithros to stab things. That seems kind of tricky to make work, but it could still be interesting. I don't know, even if you just scripted something that said, wait for event monster stabbed, kill Bithro. That still might be an interesting challenge to overcome. Should I get rid of the dragons before or after opening the way to the rock golems? I think before, because that way I can much more easily get rid of the queens as well. I like to think I'm pretty good at waste disposal like this, where you need to kill rock golems without blocking the way to kill more rock golems. This isn't too difficult of an example of that either, since there is such a large amount of open space. To work with. I don't know, when I think of tactics, this isn't really what I think of. To me, tactics is like a tactics RPG, like Tactics Ogre or something, where you command a larger group of units, and you have RPG type statistics for all those units, and so on. I guess I don't really know what I would classify something like this that wasn't a puzzle game as. Mostly because I'm not really sure it's possible for something like this to not be a puzzle game. I mean, but a war game implies that there's like armies being commanded in my mind. And I'm only commanding one person, and generally not an army. I mean, even if you argue that I'm controlling decoys and mimics, sort of, I'm still not really, because the lore is that the mimics are just imitating what Bithro does. Which isn't really the same as Bithro commanding them. Yeah, this is sort of a slow way to kill these goblins, but it's also an effective way to do it. It doesn't require me to manipulate them in any meaningful way. Just let them choke each other's positions in this tunnel here. And I don't know what's up with this construction here. I guess I could have gone to kill the brains before dropping the trapdoors. I didn't even notice. I guess I probably want to do that, right? Alright, let's see if I can get that snake to follow me in here. Just last night, I, for whatever reason, felt like trying to make something like a room, and I came out with the idea of making like a whole level based on feeding adders. The only problem with that is that, of course, I'm very bad with snakes, so in the situations that are obviously kind of easy as far as what you do after feeding the adder, I still have some difficulty making it go where I need it to go. Which is a little sad, but about what I expect from myself. I guess at least it means that if my intent is to make the puzzle not about manipulating the adder really so much as feeding it, then at least I achieve that. I don't know. This is actually kind of a weird room. Hard weird. Alright, this works. I don't really know what the intended use for all those bombs was. Hey, it's Tiger Drod. It's the Drod that's also a tiger? But tigers don't exist in this game, so I'm not really sure what that means. Let's just do that. Do this. That is something kind of interesting about the world of the 8th. They don't really have large mammals aside from, I guess, humans. Like, there's just giant bugs, which raises the question of, like, how are there humans even if there are no other large animals in existence in the world? So, like, there's no tigers or wolves or anything. There's just giant roaches and eyeballs and things. Okay, what I should do is not be in the face of that brain. Maybe just get rid of that brain while I'm at it. Yeah, who knows what kind of butter that is. I mean, I have to admit that obviously some references to things that you would expect to be related to mammals might be just a matter of the setting being built over a long period of time, and initially there was no reason to actually, like, initially possibly the world was imagined as not being that specifically designed. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like when Webfoot DROD came out, I don't think there's any reason to assume that the entire, every detail of the setting was known exactly then. And when you're not, you know, unless you go out of your way to write a completely fantastical setting from the very beginning, you're likely to just go ahead and assume that a lot of things are similar in whatever world you're designing to how they are on Earth. Or even just to assume that your world somehow takes place on some version of Earth. Yeah. Oh, there's still a snake. Maybe I can just box it in with a decoy and a mimic. I should pick the mimic first, right? Let's just kill that snake in the least... Oh, wait. Yeah, it helps if I don't kill the mimic with the decoy. There we go. Kill that snake in the way that interacts with it the very least. So I essentially am being presented with a choice. Do I want my golems brained or unbrained? I'm going to choose unbrained. That way I can do this very appealing pattern of golem deaths. Have a lot more control over things in general here. I guess it'd be good for the whole challenges board. Don't kill the last brain before killing the golems, or something. Okay. And now I have to leave and come back awkwardly because that's how the room was designed. Okay, that's Tiger. And then there was a sequel. Tiger 2. Special thanks to Banjo-E, Jimmy Thins, Pilcher VIII, Mech Gree. G-R-E. Okay. This level, a total of 3 chess rooms of different sizes. Each room can be solved in a lot of ways, just like chess. When people refer to solving chess, well, first of all, chess itself is really a multi-person game, and the idea of solving chess is more about understanding over what conditions. Anyway, I solved it. I solved this room unlike how I would solve chess, which is not at all probably. There's these tunnels. That's sort of weird. There's nothing to tunnel to. This room is much easier than the first one because I just have so much more room to do things in before I even begin. What does it look like it says? This looks like lettering that says 2 divided by, is that a psi symbol? And then set minus S? I'm confused. Oh, maybe those are supposed to be pictures of chess creatures. Every time I have played this level, it has been different. It just like chess, the same being the reason why I haven't put any quote-unquote save marks. I don't think that's a great justification for not putting checkpoints in your room. Dual side multiple castles. A castle may kill away a few enemies, still chess pros wouldn't recommend one very early in the game. Most newbies undervalue pawns. Sure, I guess. This is in no way resembled chess. Just saying. For me, I think my best move is to just start overloading with decoys to try and keep people busy. Actually, come to think of it, most of these guys can't walk on potions, so I have a wall of decoy potions preventing most of the monsters from even reaching me at all. Like, the guards are the only ones who can actually get across the wall of decoy potions, so I have almost nothing to worry about. Oops, didn't see you. I don't know how I didn't see you, but... let's just preemptively deal with that guy. And also get rid of that. This is somewhat hilarious, honestly. Now that all the guards are gone, well, the guards aren't all gone, but now that all the guards are kind of busy, nobody can actually touch me because there's too many decoy potions in the way. Maybe I'll start letting things through just to make this more interesting. I imagine this must be hilarious to to try and optimize. Oh, do I have a... Okay, when did I make myself stuck? Probably about here? Yeah. Right, I need to go make sure these golems are not... How do I do this? Let's... How far back would I need to go to fix this problem? Oh dear. I'm so glad I have unlimited undo. Okay, here we go. This is good enough. I just need to pull those three out instead of letting them get stuck. Yeah. Alright, that's actually good enough. Charge. Charge? Charge. Alright. Here's a secret room. On to some strategies now. Oh, strategies like walking in, facing the right direction to make this room as efficient as possible? Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it said that there was only one level of 3 rooms. Maybe I misremembered that? Oh well. Intelligence is infinite, life is limited by time, and so priorities become important? What are your priorities? 5 to 6 rooms, some long but all easy. Types of strategies. Quickest out is minimum moves. Easiest out means without much strain. Not caring for the total number of moves, but solving as easy as you can, like standing on a wall and keeping Q pressed. Fast as out is the minimum time on the clock. For your own way. Sure. I definitely understand what any of that was trying to tell me. I don't know what intelligence is infinite was supposed to mean. So, okay, when I pushed that orb, I was suddenly able to see the spider there even though he hasn't moved. I'm guessing this is because even though the orb is not actually doing anything, it's still, by the act of technically opening the door, is causing the door to redraw itself, and that includes showing the spider, because whenever the spider is on something that redraws itself, it shows the spider. Oh, okay. Alright. Here I thought I might have stumbled onto something halfway interesting. It's not Q we hold these days, it's plus. I'd really like to use those mimic potions, or maybe these bombs, to get rid of those goblins. But first I kind of need to be able to get to one of those things. Yeah, I could. I'm really not paying that much attention to the room overall, if I'm being honest. There we go, that's the idea. Strategy. Strategy. Strategy? Strategy. 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 That's kind of a bad move, isn't it? Let's not do it that way, then. Oh, I guess I might be creating a problem for myself because I'm kind of blowing up my own decoys a little bit. It's okay, Mimic has my front, I guess, not my back yet, technically. this is definitely a collection of things. I haven't... Okay, no, all the trapdoors are over there. I was gonna say, I haven't put a golem on a trapdoor, have I? Bombs I still haven't exploded. Did I undo stepping on a meaningful fuse? I think I did. Oh well. That guy. I'm kind of boxed in a really awkward position thanks to my own actions. Let's just not go to the sea, quite humbly. There we go. Let's go blow something up. Not really sure that was terribly beneficial. Oh well. I guess mostly I would just really like to be one of those queens. So maybe I'll arrange that for it. And that's it, no more queens. Next, I guess I should clean up what's around all of these remaining decoys. I specifically just don't really want to deal with that many goblins, so I'm killing all of those that I can. Alright, now I think that might have been the very last roach. Oh yeah, I have to destroy all the tar stuff. Ah, I forgot. I need to actually do that. Let's, yeah. This is going to be a pain no matter how I do this. Is it? I can't tell that sort of thing just from a glance. So is this blob killable? Honestly can't tell. No. Yes. Well, I can double stab. I can employ future tactics on a very old hold. Ta-da! It's like a magic trick. Okay, let's just leave that over there. Now the mud. And finally, a giant army of Wraithwings, which are going to be kind of ineffectual with nothing else supporting them. Completely unbrained and lots of obstacles to hide behind. Ugh. I guess so. What be here? Definitely a something. Here's a use of broken walls, I guess. You know, I think I'd rather fight these guys at choke point. Well, this is supremely awkward. Just here's a million things to fight, why don't you? I think I might be behind. Okay, let's try to do this slightly less stupid. Maybe? I don't know what these tunnels... Oh! Oh. Okay. I didn't think the tunnels went anywhere. That changes things a little bit. In theory, I could pin all those guys behind behind a door on one side and go take care of everything else on the other. In their relentless pursuit of me, they're constantly stabbing the monsters for me. Maybe I'll just let them run all around toward me here. Actually, maybe I'll do this. Really, I'd just like to be rid of the millions of things spawning here, if possible. Yeah, that would be really helpful. Thank you, guards. You helped me. Now there's no far mother. Instead, there's just a million roaches spawning. Yeah, that's not going to work too well. I guess I'll just dart back and forth killing guards until I don't need to anymore. Okay, no more guards. Is there less than 30 being spawned a cycle? Or am I just stuck here like this? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's no good. And that's also no good. Okay, there's a bunch of queens right here. Maybe I can take advantage of that. I think I need to clean the pipeline a bit. Not really sure that helped, actually. Let's do this instead. Well, I don't know. Is it down to less than 30 now? Could be. Except for when they're all out in the open like that. Yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. Let's just, I think there's less than 30 spawning now, so maybe I can manage to do this. I was turning my speaker down a bit because I don't know, but I think the mic is picking up what's coming out of the speaker, and it's just lots of roach squish noises. I wonder. Oh, 1773. That's almost 1337, except it's not. Instead, it's something closely related to American history. Yes. Can I please go kill the rest of the stupid brains now? I guess not. Let's... yeah. No kidding. This is just no good. I can't get anywhere from here. I'd really like if maybe I could just push those queens east. Yeah. Just get all the queens bunched up in one place would be really ideal. But they won't do that. Clean the pipeline again. I swear they're spawning more than they were before, though. Even though there's less queens, it's rather infuriating. Maybe if, like, could there stop being queens, like, stuffed up against the tar there? They don't seem to want to move, though, which is rather annoying. If I could have hit the trapdoors, I wouldn't be in this situation. Honestly, I wonder if maybe the solution to this room, a better solution, would be to drop the trapdoors only, like as soon as you can, and then that way the tar can be allowed to grow and just fill the whole room in such a way that there's not a million roaches everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna try that because this is really getting on my nerves. So all I need to do, I guess I need to get rid of these guys first. let's... Okay, also it's worth mentioning that unless I disrupt things, the queens are not spawning anything because they're stuck inside a sea of brains. So I should also not disrupt that. Okay, no more guards to disrupt everything. I just need to attract things to me over here enough that I can get down to the trapdoor. This would be a lot easier if most of the everything wasn't gone because of the trap. I'm referring to the cracked walls. If so much of the cracked walls hadn't been destroyed by the guards, this wouldn't be such a pain. But as it stands, this many tar babies is still like way less than the amount of monsters that the roach queens were spawning every 30 turns. Maybe I'd be better off trying to approach it from south with the door open. And then just cycle back down through the tunnel. There's just too freaking many of them. That's better. Alright, then do the same thing on the other side. Sort of. I can't really use the tunnel on that side, but... Oh, thank you, Wraithwing. You're very helpful. I'm not being sarcastic even a little bit. You are amazingly helpful. I'd like to carve this into a safe place from which to dispose of the remaining tar babies. After I hit the trapdoor. There we go. No more babies, just let that spawn everything all over the place so that the queens can't run. What an overall mess. For that matter, Once you get the trapdoors taken care of, picking off the queens is rather easy. I don't even really need to flood the room with tar. Ugh, what a pain. An actually kind of interesting room, but mostly for completely chaotic nonsense reasons. Does this count? Alright, this room should be much easier because it actually gives you a bunch of decoys to play with. And mimics. So first of all, putting a decoy there. How did that happen? How did a hole come into the eyes? Oh, probably because of the decoy, okay. Ah. Maybe this isn't really all that easy. Overall, I guess I just really want to find a choke point to kill all of these guards with. And I could maybe make one of those if I could get around to the top where there's trapdoors. Ah. just impossible to keep mimics alive with these guys around. There. Now they can only approach me from one direction at a time. Surprisingly, there are not spiders in those black doors. I really expected there would be. Okay. I kind of forgot everything is still brain because I didn't go kill the brain. That shouldn't be a problem though. As it stands, the only way that I could go back to kill the remaining brains is either to finish killing everything here and then cut off my way back across the trapdoors, or to do a somewhat annoying self-created trapdoor puzzle, which might not actually even be possible in order to kill the rest of the trapdoors and open the red door. So between the two of those, I'm just going to go with the slightly tedious kill the queens and then go back after the brains. There. Okay. I don't really know what the purpose of the black doors in this room is supposed to be. Yeah, well. At least there's no guards in this room. There is a health for some reason. That sure is a thing. Let's just deal with this. Yeah, let's deal with the snakes using the cracked walls first. Get down here. Well, okay. That's perfectly normal movement, how he just completely rocketed away from where I actually needed him to be. What do you mean you can't? The door's right there. Are you stuck? So why can't health? What? Is something broken here? Why can't, what? Did something break? Oh, okay. At least he can open the goblin cage, I guess. Alright, sure. I've never seen spiders used exactly like that before. To make Half appear like to be even stupider than usual, to put it lightly. I don't like this. I hate giant goblin bunches like this. Let's deal with it in a small area over in the corner of the room. Okay, no more goblins. I guess I have to open the trapdoors because Half can't. All the soup die at once. Poor Half being forced to kill vicious monsters that also kill people. Alright, well that was the health room for this hold, I guess. Alright. There wasn't even a blue door in this level, by the way. I could have just ignored any of those rooms just about. In fact, let me take a quick look. So you could pass through this room, this room, this room, that room for sure, this room. Yeah, you can literally just skip straight to this room to complete the level. How silly. Let's look at the quadrangle, also known as a square. Oh, yet another place where I don't have to clear all the rooms. I only have to clear this room because this is the room where the stairs is, and there's only a door. There's only a green door on the stairs. When the stairs? Alright, let's just finish this hold like this, because I don't feel like doing any more of these rooms. Ta-da! Don't forget to put your comments and suggestions for the next hold in Drawd website, forums, hints, and Drawd website, forums, architecture. Or is this saying that the Drawd website is greater than forums and that forums in general are greater than both hints and architecture? Let's move on. Time After Time, which is a Choco hold, a small collection of time token tactics and tricks. And I nailed the alliteration perfectly. Hold start. Okay. Let's start the hold. I should know what to do with time tokens. Alright. I guess I should wait before pushing the button. Alright, there we go. Oh, I just imagine massive guard hordes with time tokens. That would be a fun time, wouldn't it? So do these do anything special? They just open those doors. And then he waits for the door to open. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to make a tutorial for just one thing in a draw game. Alright, he's just gonna sit here and plus for a while. I sure hope this is long enough. Oh boy. What's Seeding Beacon? Challenge, kill all 4 roaches on same turn. Ow. I don't feel like trying to do that. Wait. Is this harder version of that room? No, this is separate room, so let's look at this room. Okay. There is definitely something going on in this room. There's a completely unreachable arrow token, arrow rotation token. Looks like I'm allowed to put both real me and time clone me in here, after which, where even is there a trapdoor? So, So 3 buttons should be pressed and then kill that eye. Oh, duh, here are the trapdoors, stupid. So the trapdoors mean that only real Vthro can push these buttons. Okay. And... Oh, okay, okay. So it's just that the buttons should be pressed in the right order. Okay. So, 1, then 2. So you're going to wait a while and then push 2. And then 3, and then you're going to wait a while and then push 4. Yeah. And then the same thing will happen with whatever this number is. I'm probably waiting way longer than I need to, but I generally prefer to do that when I generally prefer to overweight with time rooms like this because it means that... Huh. Alright. Wait. So this opens and... Oh, okay, yeah, I'm probably doing that backwards. I read the mechanism correctly, but also completely incorrectly. So what does this do? Huh. Huh? Well, in that case... I don't know. That's weird. I guess someone has to hold this down all the time. So he'll hit this, wait around for the other Vthro to do the second, well, to do something anyway, to come stand on the button, and then push the second one, and then come hold the door while regular Vthro hits this third one, and then go hit the fourth one. I probably shouldn't approach the fourth one like that. There we go. Then hit the fourth one, hold the door, hit that one, hold the door, and then go destroy the eye. Okay. arranged in a neat circle, aren't they? Yeah, Alright, please continue to hold it down. Okay, we're done. It's horrible efficiency, but I just tend to be able to do this sort of thing better. Synchronization just by waiting around. Anyway, this seems like a fun time. I feel like I could make a room like this. So, there is... yeah, so only 3 of me actually go on the bridges. And really, in practice, there's no reason this couldn't... This is the kind of room that you could make with regular clones, and there wouldn't be a problem. I think that'll work. It's just cooler with time clones, so... Now where does he go? Like that, yeah, okay. So then this can go here, and the third one, I know what the route is, I think. If I can avoid stabbing myself like an idiot. Right. Check that out. Well, pre-placed clones, I guess. That would force them to start on the left side. What is this? So there's this, and then there's that. That looks like an exit. There's a bunch of rafts, not rafts, but pit platforms, whatever. And then there's hot tiles. There's bomb. I'm just observing that things exist right now. I don't know how, what even is this? So, you want platforms to exist so that when that opens, the roaches will walk over here and do things. I guess this bomb is just so that you can't leave any time clones in the hole here. Okay. So... all I should need to do is place things one tile ahead of where I need them to eventually be. Since the previous, whatever the previous raft is going to always be the one that lines up in the position that you think that raft needs to be in. And I'm using the word raft again because I forgot what I'm doing. Well, I created an issue for myself here. There we go. And that's that, I guess. It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. Alright. And I got exit level. Hooray! Yes. Okay. Well, I haven't actually downloaded any of the betas, so I don't know that that's actually fixed anything because it actually times out fine here. Alright, wait, what did that say? I didn't read that. I should read that. Level 2 dash level 1. Level 1 arrow level 2. Okay. Really thrilling and engaging story. Solve the room without stepping on the south pressure plate. Okay. That's an oddly placed plate. So someone can trap themselves in here to open the door to kill the eye. Someone can trap themselves in here to open the door to where the roach goes. What? Yeah, that's probably bad. Well, I can see exactly how to achieve the challenge. So I guess I'll try it. Alright. He doesn't disappear when he needs to, so wait. Nope, wait 5 more. 5 more. I didn't think I waited on there too long. I guess I did. Okay, now I waited too long, so... Perfect. Except that now the roach is completely stuck, which is bad. Is that not what I wanted to do? How else can the roach be closer to him than it is to me? I don't know. Is there a way to open this arrow? I don't see any other way to get the roach off my back except for that. I mean, that's the only option there is, because the roach is designed to go exactly onto the player's back. And... what? There are literally no other options for how to get the roach off from behind me. I can't put the time clone anywhere else because I need someone to open the door in the first place. And... okay, well that doesn't require him to disappear either. In which case I have no idea what that pressure plate has anything to do with anything. Okay. I have no idea how the south pressure plate is relevant to this puzzle at all. I mean, I thought it was that you needed to go there to make the roach follow the clone and not kill him. I don't know. Okay. So there's some complicated thing going on here with dropping trapdoors. think the time clone should obviously go this way. Here the time clone should go that way. It's a weird placement for multiple time clones there. Maybe... maybe I can't start from that end. Let's try starting from, I don't know, here? No, here's no good. Here? No, that won't work. No. I can't go that way from here. There's not any way to proceed unless I start from the top, or from this side, which are basically equivalent. Okay, every move up to this point feels forced, as in there's no other way to have done it. But then this time clone gets wasted because there's no use for him, and I know that's not going to work. Mainly because I can't do this with just B-throw. There is no way to make both of these useful, no matter where I come from. There is not a single way that I can possibly make both of these time clones useful. Because somehow real B-throw has to get off of there. There's also some other nonsense going on with this. Somehow I'm not allowed to just finish the room with one B-throw, but I'm supposed to still have 3 time clones going, and somehow all able to go in there? I don't think that's possible. Hmm. No, that won't work. There's no way to make that work. So the shape right here that's north of where I'm standing right now, there is no way for me to actually get all of that. Because either I cut this part off as a corner, and then I have no way to complete the part on the east, or I cut this part off like that, and now that's a three-way intersection which I can't clear. So there's no way to fix that. The other way doesn't work either, though. That's what I'm saying. There. Now this seems like it's going to be more of a pain than it really needs to be. I feel like this would be better if it was just a bigger platform, but... Okay. So, initial bashing at this room, I had no idea that I needed to use 3 time tokens for the west side. So I thought I was supposed to be doing something special with every single token as far as dropping the trapdoors goes, but understanding that I needed to use just 2 of them helped make a lot more sense of what was going on, if that makes any sense. Okay, so who goes where in this room? That looks like a dead end over there, so there's some weird parody thing going on here with a Wubba. I guess. Huh. Alright, well, that's way more than enough time for regular Beathrow to go kill that. So I'm supposed to find some magic route for this Wubba that works regardless of whether the green doors are up or down. I don't see how that's possible. Like, I can only block the Wubba with one of these doors at a time, not with both. So this is possible with the door up, but it's not possible with the door down. And if I do this instead, I can't even record going to the button because the door's up, even though it's going to be down. I have to guess that this square is somehow involved. I think that'll do it. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. Respect the square. Okay. Let's look at this. Is there a hard mode of this room? Yes, there is. Oh boy. So identical setup over here in the beginning to the other one. Something else going on here. What is my goal? I still want to drop that trapdoor and also those, but I think those will happen automatically. So I need to push this button to push that button to push that trapdoor. I guess the very first thing I can see to do, that way I'm guaranteed that the level will be stuck there, which I'm not exactly sure how that's useful, but okay. I can't step past the green door here because I won't be able to do that later. So I need somewhere to put the... I guess this is maybe... No, I don't think this will work. Oh no, okay, you can sort of race it. Alright. And then future Wubba can go on that green door, after which I need to do something with present Wubba, or maybe before which. Right? So... Wubba's kind of irrelevant here. Did I step on the green door? Actually, it's occurred to me I have no idea where he is. I think he's still stuck in that pocket. Let's pull him out so that I have a clue where he is. I'm happy with that. Actually, do I want to do that? I guess he'll come out no matter what anyway. So if I do this, then... There. trying to think about where something is in two different places at once. I'd rather synchronize them before I try to think about how to manipulate them again. Okay, so put him there. He's still there regardless. And then that should give me enough room to do what I need to do, I think. Alright, let's find out if that works. We stow him there, go do that. Pull him out. Wander around a bit, stick him there. Okay. Hooray, secret done. A lot of time clone rooms consist of imagining what things will look like when the recording is being played back and acting on them. But I will say that it's kind of rare to see that done with green doors alone, to see the difference between the past and the present arranged by green doors only. What is the deal here? Uh-huh. So, standing here means that I'm not allowed to go any farther north, I guess? Or, I guess that it means that the regular Beethro should plan to go up and stand like right here to keep her going eastward, so that he can just go kill her once the trapdoors are done. It seems like an enforcement mechanism that I don't really need to worry about. Maybe it just removes something. Okay, there's that. But that's also not really a problem. In fact, is anything here a problem? This is a force arrow north, which means that if regular Beethro walks in here, he can stab the queen, and no problem. And he can also stab any roaches that have gotten onto where the trapdoor gate is. So I don't know why that mechanism is built like that, aside from forcing the player to start early and put the regular Beethro into that box. Except, I don't know. Can that be... Now I guess actually I need to put a time clone in there, since whoever goes in there can't escape if that happens, and there's not really a way to prevent that from happening. So I guess even though it looks like I have 3 time clones, I actually only have 2 to do the trapdoors with. Is that right? No, there's no way to do this with only 2, because of the way the dead ends are set up. In that case, I have no idea. There's no way that I can be efficient enough to get all of this done before the queen spawns. And I can't get far enough east to prevent her from spawning onto the button. So, in summary, I have no idea. There must be something that I don't understand about this room, but I don't know what it is. What's that going to look like again? Oh heck. It's okay, I think I remember it. This? I think it's this. It's this. Yeah. So how is present vthrow ever supposed to get out of here? Given that there's no way to prevent the button from being pressed. Like 30 turns isn't long enough to even start that. I have no idea what this room wants me to do. Maybe I've lost some turns because of that. So this is a pure efficiency challenge, I guess. So that's too late already. But there's no way. There are way too many trapdoors for only 3 vthrows to cut in that little amount of time. Even this would be too slow because regular vthrow needs to get all the way to the queen before this happens. So what the heck? I can't be more efficient than this. I can't use 4. One of them needs to go kill the queen. And this is already too late. This is doing the bare minimum to get rid of all this. And that's already too slow. Wow. Where does he go? Okay. So that won't work. Hello. I'm going to have to take a screenshot of this because otherwise I am never going to remember what shape this has to do for the last one. Let's not stab ourselves. I said let's not stab ourselves. Let's go with this, maybe? What happened here? Well, I literally can't be faster, so I don't know what you want me to do. It is literally impossible to do that any faster, because I took exactly as long as I could possibly have taken with every single time clone. No? If I let them go another turn, then something would have happened. They would have spawned a queen. What a massive pain. But you create a situation where you teach the player to internalize that a roach spawning is immediate failure. It feels like complete nonsense that the correct solution to that problem is to let a roach spawn on every single recording. What? Literally this room. This exact room. The process of learning what this room wants from me taught me that a roach spawning would fail this room. That's what I'm saying. Yes, but the queen spawning in the recording means literally that the queen spawns in... I don't know that I can even explain this to you. I feel like there must have been a better way to communicate the timer that made it a lot clearer what the distinction is between a failed solution and a correct solution. And didn't have this weird ambiguity where there's an extra turn that you don't think you have, I guess. But it is very much a nitpick. I'm just mostly just annoyed that I have to start entirely over again. Did I not? I didn't stand on the time token. It's just really annoying to have to start all of the recordings all over again because of something that I thought was a failure condition not being a failure condition. And therefore being exactly 3 moves short. And that doesn't feel good, but I mean, I don't know that there is necessarily a way to have made it better. Wait, what? No. Oh, hang on. I need to re-screenshot the shape. There. Okay. Done. Is that the level? That's the level. Alright, this seems like a good place to quit for now, since it's about 5 minutes to when I'm going to make myself stop. And essentially I've done the very beginner and intermediate, I guess. And then this would be the ending, or the next one. It's probably more advanced things. Anyway. And that's not what I wanted to look at. Okay. Anyway, so Tiger existed. This was fun. I'm sorry if it came across like I was more upset or annoyed than I really was. Just some things. The one thing about time clones is there's no way to make a room with a lot of time clones where some failure states don't require the player to go all the way back to the beginning and start all over again. And sometimes that can be kind of a pain. But overall, I think this is good. Pretty good hold. And anyway, next time I guess we'll move on to these things. Having done those things, including that and this. But for the moment, thank you for watching. Wish me good luck on grading the rest of the tests, and farewell for now.